Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ozike TV and my name is Ozioma. How have you been? I hope you have been keeping safe, doing all they say we should do against this COVID-19. You're washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, doing social distancing and all that. God will help us. Well, this video is about this pastor that has called out the General Overseer of Omega Fire Ministries International, Apostle Johnson Suleman, on social media. The former pastor of the church, Mike Davis, and the husband of one of the pastors, Faith Edeko, had in various videos on Sunday alleged that the General Overseer slept with his wife and also stopped him from seeing his 3 children. I don't know why people decide to wash their dirty linens in public, but that is how it is now. That is what this social media or whatever this age has brought on us. So we have to take it. He also alleged that he received threats from the General Overseer, which has made the IG of Police, Mohammed Adamu, to order a probe into the matter. So I'll leave you to hear from
that. He gives me 2 years that if I leave Omega Fire Ministries, that my wife will leave me and that I will lose my life. And he made that threat to me, to my face. Of course, I couldn't record him because that was not the reason I went there. I went there with the intention of making peace with him, that I will lose my life. He gives me 2 years. I saw it as a main threat until 2019, and when I finished, we eventually later calmed down. We later talked, and I mentioned to him that look at what was on ground, but that look at the evidence that got to me. I didn't show them to him, but that I have however spoken to his communications manager, who he was very comfortable with, to handle the issue. I never knew that for the fact that Apostle Johnson, that I was aware of that issue, Apostle Johnson Suleman became very and started investigating the issue and all of that. To cut the long story short, he had to subject that young man to threat, and all of that. Whether the boy was later arrested and he confessed that he actually spoke to me. So Apostle Johnson Suleman lied to the entire pastorate of Omega Fire Ministries that I planted the boy in his house, a boy who has been living there for only God knows how long, who I only started talking with just a few months before I went to Auchi. How could I have planted such a person in his house? What business do I have with him? So before I knew what was happening, he had summoned the entire pastorate and lied to them that I planted somebody in his house and I want to bring down the ministry, and that I was asking for a ransom. Ransom to do what? What business do I have with you? Well, in my next video, I'm going to release the evidence.
Hello, Pastor Mike. First of all, I bring you greetings from your 3 kids. I bring you greetings from them, Michelle, Great, and Gabriel. I just got a video trending online and I thought it fit to reply you. It is me you have issues with, then I think you should face me. I don't know why you're fighting a man who obviously has done you no wrong and has no hand in whatever issues we both had. You have called on Nigerians over an issue that you already know the truth. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know who paid you. I don't know what you want to achieve. But the only thing I'm going to say to you, haven't you done enough? Have you not destroyed this heart enough? Haven't you done the worst that any man could ever do? Have you not done? Aren't you tired of the too many things you've done to me? Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of the things, the pain, the things that are too despicable that I can't even tell the word? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of plugging someone's daughter into pain? Aren't you tired? Are you not tired? You left me in Kano. You left me, you called me on a certain day and you told me that, yeah, you're going to leave the marriage. I thought you were bluffing. I called my people. And they can testify. My mom is there. My brothers are there. My elder brother called you from UK. You told me you were leaving the marriage. My brother told me you were bluffing. I thought you were joking. Yes. I begged you. I remember I begged you. And then I got to the office. I collapsed according to what my principal said, because I opened my eyes in the hospital. And that was where, because you had already threatened to take these kids from me, as heard in the recording that I will upload if Nigerians need to hear it. I knew, why are you doing this? Why? Haven't you destroyed me enough? I remember asking you in that record, in that very day, I told you, I said, even if you borrowed my womb, you have done so much. You have done so much. And when I begin to tell Nigerians what you have done to me, the hell you made me pass through in 10 years, Mike, I have hidden this because of the respect I had for you as the father of my kids. I never ever wanted to drag you online, because internet don't forget issues, and I have children that I value so much. I know how this is going to affect them. I never wanted it, and so I allowed you to take your way, and allowed you to have your way, whatever you wanted. If I begin to tell Nigerians the hell with evidences that you, Mike, has passed me through for 10 years, people are going to come out to do videos too, because there are people who were first-hand witnesses to your maltreatment, Mike. They have that recording to show, and I'm going to upload it. I'm going to upload those recordings. I will call my brother now for those recordings you send them. You told them that I was going to crawl in the gutters, that I will eat from the dustbin. In your own words, you said that to my people. And I told them not to do anything to you, that you are still the father of my kids. Oh, Jesus. And then I picked the pieces of my life in depression. At some point, I had contemplated suicide. And it was my little boy who God used to rescue me that very day. I had written my suicide note. I had written it down. I bought a sniper because I couldn't fathom why I will live life this much pain. Are you not tired? Mike, are you not tired? I won't drag you. I am only replying you. I won't drag you because of my children. But if you push me, I'm doing this reply right now to you, Mike, please. You have done so much. It's enough. It's enough. And you left. I picked the pieces of my life. I picked it. Even when you told my mom that it is not in your house I will do international ministry. I preached the gospel even before I met you. I remember I couldn't face Apostle John, the same Apostle John Suleman you are dragging right now. I couldn't face him. I could not. I was so scared. You had this whole thing planned out. And I told my brothers that I was going to crawl in the gutters. I will not reply you, Mike. My people will reply you. Because they all know how you've treated us and how you've gone over these issues. You have recordings you sent to them. You had this thing all planned out. And like I said, this is the worst you can do. I will come out of this one, Mike. I am not hypnotized. I am not under a spell. I know exactly what I'm doing. And listen to me, you had all this planned out. We got married in 2009. We were given 2 certificates. And I was told by the church to return 1 certificate to the local government. And the other wedding certificate was mine. You took the duplicate that I was to send to the local government. And you came back, Mike, to tell me that certificate got missing. Because you said you wanted to do a visa. I kept quiet. A year later, Mike, you came back to me. If I'm lying, counter this video. You came back to me and you told me that you need the original of a wedding certificate, that you want to do a visa. I gave it to you. You came back again, Mike, and you told me that you have lost it. and you, Mike, this is it. This is the worst you will ever do. I had to get into this car because I did not want my kids to hear nothing. I have always protected them. You have no conscience, Mike. You care about nobody. You have always been that way. You have no conscience. And listen, this is the worst. You told my brothers I would crawl in the gutters, and this is it. Walking out of me, taking your diary, that was the last struck. Oh God, how much I cried. I begged you. Listen to me. This is the last you will do. And guess what? I will come out of this so scared. I was damn scared. I couldn't even approach Apostle Johnson Suleman. I could not even go to Omega Fire Ministries. It was people like Pastor Dan Okoje, people like Apostle Tenebe that took me and begged and told Papa not to throw me away. That I have a ministry. My life cannot end because of you, Mike. And then it took 1 year because before even Papa could hear me out, the same man you are accusing of what I don't know, the same man, it took him 1 year to even hear me. Papa was never aware that you left the house. This has nothing to do with Omega Fire Ministries, and you know it. Mike, you know it. And then the next hits you drew the last draw that broke the camel's back. You went to my people and demanded your bride price. Mike, I remember I called you. And you told my people you went to my house, you went to my mom, and you guys demanded your bride price. In your words, Mike, you said you're not ready to judge to anybody. My mom asked that for 2 years you never took care of your children. I am in the same abuja with you, Mike. I am in the same abuja with you. I am here with you. Instead, you will send bloggers to interrogate me. And the last Apostle Johnson Suleman sent for you. You refused to show up. You refused to go. You did so much that I am not going to say. I'm not going to say. I still respect you as the father of my kids. Mike, don't push me to the wall. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't push me. I respect my kids. I do. And I'm going to watch what I say concerning you. But please, do not push me to the wall. Thank you. If you still have a little conscience in you, use it.
Well, it's somehow husband and wife always fighting on social media. I don't understand how people live their lives, honestly. The woman also reacted in a video. You heard what she said, that it was the husband who walked out of their marriage and that she had suffered so much abuse when they lived together. She said that she even contemplated suicide, but she was stopped. You know, these things, accusations here and there, people coming out in public to accuse themselves, accuse each other, is something else. This one is a new fashion. No, we didn't have this. We didn't have this before, but that is what we are seeing now, and we have to go along with it. I don't know whether it will change, but the way it looks now, so many people would key into this and be doing the same thing. Well, that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. We'll see what goes on here. We'll keep you posted. We'll be watching. The way it's going, I'm sure videos will be flying out and we'll be keeping track of them. Well, have a nice day. Thank you for watching. If you're here for the first time, kindly remember to subscribe to my channel. You know, subscription is free. Also, enable the notification bell so that you get to see more of the videos I push out there. Thank you so much. God bless you. Please stay safe wherever you are. Bye-bye.